Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm about to make a cup of coffee, so I thought I would just turn on the camera. The reason for that is I actually bought the Expressi hazelnut syrup from Aldi the other day, and I really wanted to try it out. I have tried their vanilla one, which I actually didn't mind. So I'm about to make a cup of coffee, and I thought I would give you first impressions firsthand. So I'm just about to pour in some syrup. Let me flip the camera. Probably about that much. It is a big cup, so we'll see. That is hubby's coffee. He likes the Kit Kat flavor from Nescafe, so that is Kit Kat for him. But typically I add in a little bit of extra coffee and some sweetener, so that is a little bit stronger than what it normally is. And then I've just topped it up with a little bit of milk. But let's make my coffee first. I'm gonna make it and bring it. There's no point, I've filmed it so many times, so I'm just gonna make it by my usual way, and we'll do a taste test together. All right, I've just made my coffee, so let's give that a taste test. Oh, that's pretty good. It's actually not overly sweet. My cup is about 3/4 full. It's not overly sweet, but you get that hint of hazelnut. You get that nutty flavor, which is really, really good. That's such a good cup. That's such a good cup of coffee. Oh my gosh. I've just come into my backyard. I thought I would give you a quick garden update because I do that every year. So why not right now? So let's go for a tour. Okay, we're starting from this corner. My mother-in-law has just watered all the plants, but I'll show you what I have here. So these two are eggplants, those really big ones. They typically will flower really, really quickly. This year we feel like the growth is a little bit slower, but I think we planted a little bit earlier as well. So I think the season is just coming around, and it is just starting to flower just there. So hopefully we'll have an eggplant soon. These two, and these two at the end. So all 6 of these are actually capsicums, and they have started to flower already. So if I show you, you can see a little bud there. There's a little bit of flowering there. And this tiny little one has a flower coming there as well. This one is very, very slow, but we're getting there. This is a chili plant. We've had this for a while. It blooms beautifully. It's now coming into season, and you can see some green chilies just over there. I am obsessed with green chilies, you guys. So the more I have, the better for me. I will actually pluck them when they're ready. I harvest them and then I freeze them because I like green chilies in everything. So yeah, I absolutely love that I have this plant. I tried to grow this quite a bit in my old place and it didn't really work, but luckily here we're doing okay. And then coming here, so this is a pretty bare thing, but we do have a lot of holy basil growing here. So this particular plant there, we had a plant and basically the seeds just fly everywhere, and so it just grows, which I really absolutely appreciate. It's a really auspicious plant for Hindus, so I will let it grow wherever it wants to. So we have a lot of that here, along with some weeds and stuff, because we do have different plants growing here as well. So along with the holy basil, we also have some chili plants that are growing. So this is another chili plant here, which is pretty bare at the bottom, but you can see the leaves and stuff over here. And it is also just starting to flower. This one has taken a little bit longer to flower this time, but this one also will give me tons and tons of chilies. So yes, I cannot wait. There's heaps and heaps of growth happening everywhere, thank goodness. And then this is another capsicum that is also flowering. And then we have some, so that one there, that particular one is another chili plant. Basically what happens is when the chilies fall and they dry out, it basically is another seedling, so it'll just grow whenever it wants to. So we typically will just let that sit. The one behind there, the little stem as well, That is also another chili plant, which is, I think, the same as this one. So that is just starting to come up as well. There is another one back here somewhere. This one is also a chili plant. And then a lot of them is basil, so we don't disturb that. We have some chili plants growing back here as well, and back there as well, because we had a plant there that hubby took out. But again, the flowers would have fallen, the seeds would have fallen down, and it's just starting to grow. I think there's like 3 or 4 there, and there's about 2 or 3 just back here as well. I will take them out and repot them somewhere. This bush here is tomatoes. I'm obsessed with Roma tomatoes, so we are growing those, and they have started to flower, and you can see those little ones there. There's quite a few inside, as you can see. So there's quite a few. I think there were like 6 plants, and this is the result of the 6 little plants. Also underneath we have a lot of holy basil growing again, and I was watching some videos and stuff, and it said that holy basil is really good. Well, basil in general is really good for tomatoes, so I'm blessed. I can't wait. I can't wait for these fruits to be ripe so I can harvest them. I think I might get like 1 or 2 kilos off the first batch, probably. I don't know. Of course, I'm going to show you once it flowers, once it harvests and everything. So that is my tomato bush. Then this year, guys, I know I have to do a lot of weeding. I know. Anyway, these 3. So 1, 2, 3. Those are also tomatoes. Basically, we had a banh mi sandwich, and the banh mi had really amazing tomatoes. And so I had 2 slices that I took out, and I just wrapped them in a tissue paper, and I just planted them here, and they're now growing. So I can't wait for this. I think they were gourmet tomatoes, so hopefully we'll have some gourmet tomatoes. This is avocado. This is aloe vera. Obviously, no explanation there, but we just need to top up the soil on this one. And we also have basil growing out of that. This is jasmine, which it's a funny one because it doesn't, like, it'll flower only once in the season. So I've trimmed it this time to see if it'll flower anymore, but yeah, I don't know what we're doing wrong, but if it doesn't flower, then I might just get rid of it. Like, I don't know. This one here is kumquats. So this is from our old place. We transferred the whole pot across, and it fruits, but it fruits pretty late. Like, it flowers really late, and then the fruits will come out in winter. But we get a ton of them as well. They're really, really amazing. Very, very sweet. Yeah, so we've kept it. We've continued to nurture it, and yeah, we love the fruits. These 2 pots here, this is basically oregano. I'm trying to see if it'll grow. It usually sticks, but this time it's taking a little bit longer. I'll give it another week or 2 and see if it fruits. But if not, then I'll just let it go. In that one, I tried to plant parsley. I don't know if it's going to fruit. There's something coming out on the side. So we'll see if that's parsley. I feel like it might be, because parsley is a freaking pest. It'll just stick. This here is one of the chili plants that was growing, and one of my friends wanted a plant, so I took it out and I've potted it into this one where we're just watching it grow. And once it grows and flowers, it seems like it's stuck, so I will be passing that on to her. We've got some basil growing around here as well. You guys, I will never take it out. I only take it out when it's an overly thick bush and we need to prune it, so that's when I do that. These are also basil, so that is one of the darker varieties, which is very, very holy. So I've planted the seeds for that. Basically what happens is this particular bit that will kind of fall over, like it'll just by the wind, like it'll just go all over, and that's where it grows wherever it wishes, which is so fine by me. So we've got another plant here. Mom usually uses that a lot as well, so we keep it for her. This is curry leaves. I don't know what is going on with my curry leaves, but it doesn't, I don't know why, like it doesn't go any higher than this, and in winter everything will just kind of the leaves will just go. Like, I don't know what we're doing wrong. So I'm on a journey with this one. I'm trying to fix it. Hopefully we can. I think I need to trim the white portions up there, and maybe that will kind of keep it healthy, and I don't know. But also because of these black seeds, they fall over, and we have little plants growing of curry leaves as well. I don't know. We've got some, what are they called? Succulents, but there's a word for it. Jade plants. We've got some coriander growing here. We need to top up the soil, and I think I might change the pot in that one. We've got a lemon tree. We've been on a journey with this. We got this from our old place. We planted it in the old place. Never fruit. I think it had like 4 or 5 fruits. And then last year we had a few more. And then this year we've been quite vigilant with like feeding it and stuff. So we've got some more. I can see more fruits. So hopefully we'll reap all of them, because they typically tend to fall off. But as you can see down here. So if you see that, it typically falls off like that when it's little. So yeah, I've got some fingers crossed. I think there's a few up there, but we're gonna trim this so that it gets more nutrition. Then we've got this little beast here, which is a pain in the ass. We need to trim that. Fingers crossed soon. We've got a curry leaf pot, and that seems to be doing relatively okay, but I think I'm going to top up the soil there as well. And then we've got a lime tree. This is kaffir limes, so you can see those there, and the leaves are also edible, so pretty good. And we've got a normal lemon plant just at the back. There's 2 of them at the back, and then we've got some more. Okay, we've just come from there. We're on this side of the house, and we've got some mint leaves happening here. I'm obsessed with mint. This is great for when you want to have it in the water, which is what I'm going to be doing today. It's now growing really well, so we will be plucking a few leaves and then putting it in our water bottles. Both hubby and I do that. Add a little bit of ginger, add a little bit of cucumber, and you've got your alkaline water, which is really healthy for you. At the back here, I believe my mother-in-law has grown ginger. I don't know if it's that one or that one, but one of them is ginger, or I don't know if both of them are ginger. But yeah, that is methi or fenugreek leaves. My mother-in-law has grown it just out of seeds, so that's in a pot, and then she went a little bit crazy with more, so I'll show you where she's planted those. We've got these. I do not like them. I like to eat them. I just don't like to grow them. So this is coming out. We had another plant which we took out, but that is going. I've got a really good healthy bush of rosemary. Freaking obsessed. It smells amazing. Also, this in the water, beautiful. It's really great for your memory as well. This is where she's planted extra methi. So these little rows are methi. That is lemongrass. I'm obsessed. We had a big bush. We took it out and we repotted into a smaller one, more manageable one. This is also a capsicum. As you can tell, I'm obsessed. This is from last year, so this is an established plant. We've got some fruiting there. Can't wait. I think that's a citrus, but I don't know what it is. It came with the house. This is also citrus. It's never fruited. Also came with the house. We'll see if it fruits. And then here we've got another jade plant, and finally at the end here we've got another lemongrass. They're both growing. They just need soil top up, so we'll do that. But that is my current garden. We're gonna get some stuff to put all of these extra bits and bobs in there, because we don't have a shed at the moment, so everything is just everywhere. But yeah, I love to come out and walk and see how my plants are doing and how they're growing, and yeah, I'm very grateful, very grateful. Let's get some mint leaves. I typically will only pick big leaves. We've kept it separate because mint spreads like wildfire. So we've kept it separate in this little planter thing, and hopefully it won't go beyond this. Let's see. But thank you for joining me on my garden tour. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to end the vlog here. Wishing you an amazing week ahead, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.